examples. That is example number 1. Find the product of 7st into t square minus 2s in column method and find its value, that is product's value for the values of for s is equals to 5 and t is equals to 3. So, we have to find out the product of 7st with t square minus 2s, in which t square minus 2s is the polynomial consisting 2 terms, and we have to multiply with the monomial, that is 7st. So, later we will get a result, that is the resulting expression. That too we have to multiply these two terms or these two expressions in a column method. After getting the result, we have to find out its value, the expression's value, by substituting s as t, s as 5 and as well as t as 3. Then now here, as per problem, since we have to multiply 7st and t square minus 2s in a column wise, let us write first of all the polynomial, that is t square minus 2s in the first row. Then we have to multiply. So, here the operation is of into, we have to multiply with monomial, that is 7st. So, here t square's coefficient is of 1. First of all, let us multiply 7st with the first term, then later with the second term. 7 ones is of 7, then now s as it is, because there is no s at all. Then now t into t square is of t cube, because t's exponent is of 1 and t's exponent is of 2, overall 2 plus 1 is of 3. So, here sign is of positive, plus into minus is of minus, 7 2s are. Now, we have to multiply monomial with the second term, 7 2s is of 14, then now s into s is of s square. So, here only t is there, let us write t as it is. This is the resulting expression, but we have to find out the value of this 7s t cube minus 14s square t at s is equals to 5 and t is equals to 3. Then now, so here 7s t cube minus 14s square t, but at s is equals to 5 and t is equals to 3, 7s t cube minus 14s square t is equals to 7 into s value is of 5 into t cube, t value is of 3, but 3 to the power of 3 minus 14 into s square, this is of s square, s value is of 5, so 5 square into t value is of 3, then that is equals to 7 into 5 into 3 cube is of 27, then now minus 14 into 5 square, 5 5 is of 25 into 3, then that is equals to 7 5 is 35, 35 into 27 is of 945 minus 14 into 25 into 3. So, we will get as here 1050. By further simplification, 1050 is of negative sign, 945 is of positive sign, plus into minus is of minus, we have to subtract from greater minus least, that is 1050 minus 945 is of 105. Since 105, 1050 is of greater number, its sign is of negative, we have to attach the negative sign. Then the similar manner let us perform one more example, that is example number 2. In our example number 2, so in the previous case I say we have multiplied the two algebraic expressions in a horizontal manner. Here let us simplify. Simplify p into q minus r plus q into r minus p plus r into p minus q. Here we have to multiply q minus r is a polynomial which is in the bracket with the monomial, that is p. Similarly, r minus p is a polynomial, we have to multiply into, bracket mean into, with monomial q. Similarly, p minus q polynomial multiply with r, but later on we have to add up all those. So in this manner I say here that solution starts now. P into q minus r plus q into r minus p plus r into p minus q is given first. So now that implies we are multiplying horizontally. So in the first case, p must be multiplied with q, then later on with r. Similarly, q with r and q with p, r with p and r with q. So that implies p into q is of pq or p into q minus p into p dot r plus q into r. Then now plus of minus is minus, q must be multiplied with p plus r into p, r dot p, plus of minus is minus, r dot q now. Then now that implies p into q is of pq minus p into r is of pr plus q into r is of qr minus q into p is of qp plus r into p is of rp minus r into q is of rq or qr. So that implies pq is of positive and here pq or qp is of negative, they can be gets cancelled, minus pr and here plus rp or pr both gives the same meaning, they can be gets cancelled because one is of negative and one is of positive. Qr's sign is of positive, here qr or rq sign is of negative, one negative and one positive, but the terms are of same, so they can be gets cancelled. So that implies, say here each and every term is gets cancelled, so here nothing is left over, which is nothing but 0. Therefore, by simplification of this p into q minus r plus q into r minus p plus r into q minus q, the resulting expression is of 0, which is nothing but the result.